This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Well-timed command throw there. Jump in finds the mark. Fires off an overdrive art. Adding that to the mix will change the pace of the match and keep the opponent on their toes. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. From up above. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Misses the drive impact. Blocks the low heavy. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Both fighters have plenty of drive to work with, but how they make their approach will be key. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. A quick breather. This is gonna hurt. In there! Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
Japan.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Knockdown. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. The damage is really piling up now. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. It's a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Player 1 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Knockdown and anything off the smash? Hits them with a stopping bomb.
This is mine.
Goes for the Shin Hashogen. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Are they thinking about the projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances? That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
China.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Hope you're not a sore loser.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Hits with the overhead. With this super art connect, takes a trip. Life lead opens up. The kick hits! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Fight.
Drive boosted Hadouken. Ooh, wants to hit the level 1. Breaking with some serious style. Will that super be the turning point? Charges forward. Caught in the crossover. Excellent jump in. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. The low heavy is denied. Can they call it the low? What a finish! Player 1 may have a well of untapped potential.
China.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. They need to hold out. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Gets them. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Fight.
Immediate jump in. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Scrapping it out goes for the super art. Player 2 needs to switch it up if they want to take it home. Going in. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. The overhead's good, throws them. What'll happen here? Reads the jump in perfectly. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game, and whiffs. They're what a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Opens with a jump in. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. A super art attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. The match just started. The overhead denied. Player 1 is working with a better clutch anti-air. They just said, get that jump in out of here. This can lead to some big damage. It's that with confidence. What's next? Stance chick sees the overhead coming and whiffs. They're wide open. Oh my God, they just jumped it up. Both sides getting ready. Sets up with the jump in. Looking for a hole. Oh, the throw connects. Okay, here we go. Player 2 with the rhythm. Getting it all on the drive run. There's a drive impact. A real test of nerve. Oh my God, raw super. The super hit. It's gonna be enough to kill. Does not leave anything to chance with that super finish. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
Jamaica.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Let us begin. Bring the heat. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Decent damage. What's next? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Knockdown. In a dire situation, they can't afford. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Shoots off a fireball up close. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Springs forward with the drive rush. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Super! Oh, Muscle saw something we didn't. Brushes that off and keeps going. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Drumming up a beatdown. Knockdown, and player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Burnout activates. Medium kick hits. Sets up KO. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
Still Let us begin. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. Low heavy. Hits up some damage with a long-reaching attack. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Surprises them with a drive rush. Blocks the low heavy. Gets the jump in. That's one huge life lead. Is it KO? Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Turns the drive gauge. Up into the air off is just cool. Drumming up a beatdown. Still scrapping for control of the space. Good job escaping that dangerous corner. Player 1 experiencing burnout. Not much life difference. Air slasher. Uses the gauge for KO. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Throws a fireball. Pokes with a medium kick. Rips a disc and leaches some big damage. Okay, here we go. What are they gonna do? Backdash pumps the brakes on the impact. Oh, here we go. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Down on life. They gotta make a move. Medium poke. Tricep. They are done. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.